Yes, good evening to each and everyone. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys enjoying your Sunday. Today, do some Premier League match preview. For a look a rundown of all the games that play today. You know, Today word is stay positive at all times. You know, Keep your head up. Work hard for whatever you need. You know, and it will come to you. You know, hard work, hard work pays off. Once you put in the hard work, whatever you need, you will get it. Yeah, so I appreciate you guys taking the time out today, to be here with me. So yeah, the first game that we're gonna run down today, it's the Southampton versus the Manchester United. We're gonna take a look on the scores. And some of the match stats right here. Bruno Fernandes scored for Manchester United. So Manchester United won Southampton 0. Yeah, so Manchester United, it was a pretty end-to-end game. You see right here, Bruno Fernandes scoring in the 55th minute. Uh, So Manchester United won, Southampton 0. That was the early kickoff, and and the debut of Casemiro. Casemiro got his debut today. Ronaldo was virtually on the bench again. We move on to the next game. With It was Everton won, Bedford won. Anthony Gordon scoring to give Everton the lead. 24th minute. And let's see some of the stats right here. The man of the match was Anthony Gordon. It wasn't that excited game, to be honest. That one wasn't really excited. Yeah. Then you got Brighton Albion versus Leeds United. This is one of the games I was telling you guys about that I really was intrigued to see how it turned out. Because Brighton Albion is a really really good technical team. For them to be selling all these players and then like replace them, yeah, it was a pretty decent game, to be quite honest. So yeah, see, we can see right here some of the match stats and the man of the match, and the both team really play attracting football, what we like to see. then we go to the then we go we're gonna go to the next game. This is my game right here. You know, Chelsea versus Leeds United. So it's Chelsea 2, Leeds United 1. Karen Gallagher get a red card in the 28th minute. So Chelsea played more than an hour with 10 men with Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling scoring in the 47 and the 63 minute. You know, with it was a pretty dominant game for Chelsea. So let us see how that one's gonna turn out for them, because be down with 10 men and then continue to dominate the game in the way that they dominated with 10 men. You know, that was like really excited thing to see. You know, can click right here. Let me see if I can show you guys the starting 11 for Chelsea right here. This is the starting 11 for and those are the substitute right here for both teams. And yeah, it was a pretty good game. You know, Leicester City is really struggling, and then Chelsea take one of their top defender too. So I don't know what's going on with Leicester City this year, but for all the Liverpool fans, you know, this is a big one right here. You know, we'll go to the Liverpool game. You know, Liverpool 9, Bournemouth 0. You know, that game was dominated by Robert Firmino. You know, he was like the king of the weekend overall. You know, you have to give credit where credit due. He scored 2 and have 3 assists. You know, so you can never go against that one. You know, he put down a really good show. So I'm not gonna say that both they could really do nothing. This probably can be the rise back of Liverpool. So for the Liverpool fan, you know, you guys probably be back on the rise now. You know, this is a good performance, even though you expect to beat this team. So let us see in the midweek and see how you guys go. I think you guys play Everton. I'll check on it, make sure I'm correct, and see. But it wasn't a bad game overall for the Liverpool fans, because you guys really need that one. You know, if it go the other way, it could be a really disaster for you guys. So, you know, congratulations to the Liverpool team. We'll move on to the next game. We got Manchester City versus Crystal Palace. And if you guys can see right here, Erling Allen have an hat-trick. So a lot of people been debating and see if he could turn his form from the German Bundesliga into the Premier League. But I don't see why people got the doubts for this guy, because he showed for the last couple of years that he's really the goal scoring machine. And it's not that bad, you know, for a young player to really step into the Premier League and already showing his class. So, you know, he's the future number 9 across the world anyway, because, you know, the Lewandowski and Karim Benzema is reaching to their final dance, you know, and Erling Allen is so young. So, you know, he's gonna be around for another long time. Is one of the name that you guys gonna see on the Ballon d'Or for a long time. You know, so Manchester City come from 2 goals down to win 4-2, and this one, you know, wasn't a bad game. You know, Crystal Palace, they really organized under Patrick Vieira. You know, so So far, so good for Crystal Palace. They're showing that they're not gonna be just a walkover for any and anyone. Because they've been scoring, to be honest, and they're not only playing the defensive type of game that we know they normally used to play back in the days. They've been going for games, so it's not that bad of a game. And they were without even the talisman. Zaha wasn't there, which I heard rumors that he probably on the move. Not sure, but we can see for the deadline day and see how that one goes. And then we go for all the Gunners. We go to the next game, the London Derby. We got Arsenal versus Fulham. So Arsenal 2, Fulham 1. Mitrovic for Fulham continued. Arsenal hit it late with an 86-minute winner from Gabriel, the defender. So Arsenal look really good, 4 from 4. Can't take it away from them. They've been building a young, solid, young team. So far so good, and they're playing some good, attracting football too. When Fulham hit me by surprise this time around, because normally Fulham always run over. They always find a way up, and then they get destroyed when they come up. So far so good for Fulham, to be honest. They kind of surprised me the way how they've been playing and the way they've been going about doing their business. The next game is one today. The baller, Leon Bailey. They went down to West Ham United, 1-0. Leon Bailey was on the bench for this one. He came on and he really make a big impact on the game. Unfortunately that he didn't get a goal or an assist, but he come on in the 78th minute, and to be honest, his performance wasn't that bad. He put on a real good performance. So Aston Villa is struggling under Steven Gerrard so far, and just to be honest, they're getting some good players. So either they're not gelled together properly as yet, But I expect Aston Villa to bounce back. To be quite honest, I don't really expect them to be that off all season. I expect them to really bounce back and probably finish in mid-table, or probably try for the one of the European spot. But let us see how that one go. Because this Premier League, I told you guys, it's going to be really different from the rest. Because especially when you go into the November period, and the teams that players don't go to the World Cup, probably going to have a slight advantage, because they're going to be there and they're going to be able to train and stay together, which the big teams that have most of their players going to go to the World Cup, it's going to affect them a little bit. You're going to have to take them a while to get going again, especially the ones that go further in the tournament. So we move on to the next one. I watched this one. It was a pretty decent game. Both teams was really playing, to be quite honest. So it wasn't really a bad game. Wolverhampton versus Newcastle. This one finished 1-1 with Ruben Neves score a screamer. That was a really, really screamer. And to be honest, Sam Maxima score another beauty. So it was quite a very interested game. Both teams really put on a good game, to be honest. This game was very nice to watch. A little bit of end-to-end action. It wasn't that bad. I did enjoy it, to be quite honest. I enjoyed every second of it. So yeah, it wasn't a bad game. It was very entertaining. Especially Sam Maxia, if I pronounce it properly. He was he was off. He was off. Trust me, this guy is some talent. If he can get some end product more constantly, I think he will be one to look out for. They just need a little bit of just a little bit more of end product. That's his main problem. Is finishing. He got all the checks and the skills, and he got it all, the speed, but a little more end product, a little more creativity, more assists and more goals, will lead him right up there amongst the best. The last game of the day, we go to Tottenham, where yeah, a lot of people have Tottenham as the favorite for this season, and to be honest, yeah, Conte is playing like Conte, but he tried the same thing with Chelsea when he were there with Chelsea, to sit back and hit on the counter attack. But that's not gonna be uh working in this modern era. Yeah, he gonna win few games with it, because he got the likes of Hurricane and Song, and they quick and they can finish. But I think he's trying the same pattern that he used when he won the Premier League with Chelsea. But I don't think it's gonna work, though, to be quite honest. Not because it's my London rival or anything. I'm not beating Spurs. It's just the way out there making the team dominate them and then hit on the counter attack. It's not gonna work in every game. So I don't think they're gonna pick up as much points, to say they're gonna run away with it. I know they're probably gonna be up there, probably in the top four and stuff like that, but I don't think they're gonna be that team that's gonna be challenging. To be quite honest, they're gonna fall away somewhere and another down the line. That's my opinion, though. It don't have to be right, but that's my opinion. Nottingham Forest, they spend quite a few cash, and they don't really look that bad, to be honest. And it's not that bad how they're playing. They're playing some good, attractive game. So let us see. I'm not beefing on Tottenham or Arsenal or any other team. It's just this Premier League season is gonna be one to look out for. Because we're gonna have a lot of ups and downs, especially close to the World Cup and after the World Cup. So this is gonna be a very interesting time around for each and everyone who like to watch the Premier League and the La Liga. I didn't see much of the La Liga yet, but I will give you guys some updates. I know Barcelona was playing no, not Villarreal, Valdez or something like that, where they were leading, I think 3-0. By come on to watch the to do this preview. So for the Barcelona fans, they start off pretty good over there in La Liga. Lewandowski was on 2 goals, was looking for his hat trick. So I don't know that one finished or probably still going on. So that's it for me, guys, today. I really appreciate you guys take the time out here on Sunday evening or whenever you get it to really sit here and watch these video with me. And I thank you guys for all the support. Hope you guys like, share, and please remember to subscribe. As you guys know, this is your boy GSC Garvin, and I really thank you guys for all the support and everything that you guys do. I really appreciate it. So please remember, like, share, and subscribe. When you guys subscribe, it helps the channel a lot. I've been getting a lot of views and stuff. We just need some more subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace.